depending on how you do this chapter, you may or may not need the save in this chapter. You may just save it for 15, depending on how you decide to bypass this segment here. Of us, I'm going to do the long way and the hard way. So for this route, you want to have 3 frag grenades, normal frag grenades. If you have a lot of heavy grenades, more than 2, you can also use heavy grenades. So for this room, we're just going to run it. You don't really need to worry about these enemies. They will go after Ashley, so you can take them out if you want. But it shouldn't be your priority. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick a bolt here. Take him out. Stick another one. Back up, Ashley. Okay. So the way this room works, let me just loot these guys, is once you jump down... Oh, crap. Once you open the door from the other side, or actually once you get close enough, one enemy will spawn in the same room as Ashley and will automatically kidnap her. That's not that big of a deal. You just need to worry about the enemies behind them, because they're going to slow you down. And those are the guys that you basically don't want to slow you down. This locker here is RNG, so it can be anything.
Ashley.
No problem.
So stick a bolt here. Load a new one. Ashley gets kidnapped by the scripted guy. Stick another one there. It's fine if you don't get him. Just run back here with your main weapon and take this guy out. So at this stage too, you're going to want to start building sniper ammo.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
For this room, we're going to run it. Just get a flash grenade. If you don't have one, just make it. After he tosses his axe, just run up. Once you're right here, toss it. Toss it at them. Don't toss it too far away so you can get this guy too. And then just jump down. Once you hit the water, it triggers a safe zone, so you don't have to worry about getting swarmed. Get that emerald there, just for extra money. This puzzle sucks on professional. It's much lower on every other difficulty, but it's going to be lightning fast on professional. So,
Okay. We go at the same time.
Yeah, okay.
so if you don't get this on professional, that's fine. You know, don't worry too much about it. Everybody else, it's very slow, so you should be fine. I usually like looting everything here before I even start. Okay. This is, in my opinion, the hardest room in this chapter.
Wait here.
Because of the Iron Maiden. Make sure you have your thermal scope on your sniper and start it. So once you shoot 2 or half of his plagas, he will start crawling like that. Okay, so once you take out the last one and he starts transforming, it then becomes a damage game. So it's no longer about shooting his weak spot, it's just about doing damage.
Son of a bitch.
He also has an insta-kill move. So if he grabs you and you don't have a knife, he'll end you. It's over. So yeah, I used to think that this guy was a weak spot boss, where you just keep shooting the weak spot until he died. But no, he's just a damage boss, mini boss. Okay, so at this stage, you're gonna want to build more bolts, explosive bolts. You're gonna need at least 4. And this is also the hardest segment with Ashley.
You're not hurt, are you?
No.
This puzzle's really hard on professional. I almost always miss. So if I take too many attempts, I'm just gonna make a cut.
It's okay. We got this. Now.
Oh my god.
Now.
Okay, 4 attempts, not too bad.
Okay.
All right, so hopefully I can make some more explosive bolts.
Get this for me.
Leave it to me. I'm actually pretty good at this stuff.
I definitely recommend you break everything before going to the end. Don't try to get it on your way back. Technically you could, but I don't recommend it. Don't forget this treasure here. Okay, so the way this regenerator / Iron Maiden works is that once you pull the energy lever down to repower the area, he will spawn. So after you pull the lever, as long as you don't go past this little forklift here, he won't drop down. So he'll be right there. So it'll give you time to take out the 4 enemies that are going to come up. Let me go to photo mode. If you have the bolt thrower with ammo, you shoot 4 bolts evenly spaced out so that when they explode, they don't take each other out. Pretty much in this general direction. If for some reason you don't have any bolts, then you switch to your sniper. And especially in professional, you have to be spot on with your aim. If you miss a shot, they will grab Ashley. You'll still have some kind of time to save her, but if you run too far, and if you look at your aim here, you don't have a really good vantage point to where Ashley is, because you have to make the shot from here. Because if you go too far, the Iron Maiden is going to spawn in. So try to do this with the bolts, because once you put them on the ground, they're going to run into them, and you should be fine. Especially if you have it at max level, it'll just take them out in 1 bolt, essentially. So there's going to be 4 enemies on the first wave. Once they're out, Ashley's going to... Leon's going to ask Ashley if she's okay. So after he says that, 2 more will spawn once you go past this bridge. So they won't... You can't take them out before that. So once you do the first 4, put another 2 bolts just to be safe. And if you have them. So that when you're running back, the 2 extra enemies that spawn get taken out by the extra bolts you put out. And then you just have Ashley pull down the bridge so that the Iron Maiden doesn't chase you. So for me, I have 3 explosive bolts, and I can't make any more. So this segment here is going to suck. So 1 right there. 1 a bit closer. And I'm going to save my last one for the wave after this. So I'm going to try to snipe them. That's 1. That's 2. I got them both in 1 shot. Okay, so I'm on a clock now. I'm going to place 1 right there. And I'm going to run it.
Yeah, thanks.
Okay, I don't know if someone hit the last one or if it just blew up because of time. That's why I shot the other one. Okay, the second one blew up, and that's because someone set it off. Oh my goodness. Okay. That was really, really risky and super close. Had he taken her right there, you would have died. Okay. Yeah, that's why the Old Faithful, best weapon in the game. Okay, so I'm going to look at my notes again because this one also has different solutions. Okay, so on screen you'll see the assisted and standard difficulty solution. So away, away, towards, and towards. And there we go. All right. So once this opens, reload any weapon you want to reload. Just run this section. Don't worry about the parasites. Even if they hurt you, it's fine. There's nothing really to worry about. And that's it. Now the infamous part. This section here is interesting because you can bypass it pretty fast without too much issue on your end. I'm going to do 4 colors.
Welcome. Pleasant travels.
In regards to saves, I don't recommend you save here. This part isn't hard, like at all. If you want to... No, even then, I don't recommend it. I have so many grenades here. I have 7 grenades, and you only need 3. So switch to your grenade. Just jump down. Don't forget about Ashley, because she won't jump down if you don't actually do this segment by catching her. I got another heavy grenade. Nice. Okay, so skip that cutscene. Run towards the wrecking ball. Send her in. Turn around. And then toss 3 nades. It's 1. It's 2.
Here you go.
It's 3. Now when she hits this, it'll set it off. Or break it. Try not to run into that though, because it will hit you too. Don't worry about the other items, just forget them. Now Ashley will stay in the lift for a bit, and as long as there's health on the lift, she stays on the lift.
Hey, wait, Leon!
They will grab her.
Leon, watch out!
For whatever reason, those stones are clipping stones, so they will block you. Once the lift is here, just walk up to it, take it, and you're pretty much set. So yeah, we're almost done with this.
We work well together, don't we?
I guess so.
Right? Maybe someday I'll become an agent like you. What do you think? We could protect the U.S. from any and all threats.
Is that right? Well, either way, first we have to make it out.
The Krauser fight is it's kind of hard, honestly. Like if you've never practiced it, it's intimidating and unprofessional. He's harder because of the fact that you have to perfect dodge. I mean, perfect parry his attacks.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
I think there was no, there's no item here.
Talking about.
Okay, so grab this little herb here. Get these items and this crystal ore here. So hopefully you do have about 4 full heals, if possible, just for Krauser. Okay, Krauser will mess you up pretty bad. Okay. At this stage, your shotgun ammo is your liquid gold. So that should be your absolute save it. Absolutely save it. Your knives also become liquid gold. They will prevent 2 insta-kill moves that Krauser has. One is the one where he's kicking you off a ledge, and the other one is when he's trying to crush your head, in case you don't dodge that move. Okay. Just run by this. Don't worry about them. I got a little greedy here, that's why I got hit. Make sure to get this first aid spray right here. Oops. Luckily, the enemies don't go past that tent, so once you get past it, you're pretty much done. Loot the surrounding area. And you have a decision. This is pretty much the hardest save to make in terms of decision making. If you feel that you need to have this save here because you don't feel confident in your ability to take down Krower, save, because he's a hard fight. I won't lie to you, he is a hard fight. However, if you didn't save earlier, as in you did the skip earlier in 14, and you have 2 saves here at the stage, you should still save here, just in case you go down. And then once you beat chapter 14 and you're in 15, you just save again in 15, and that'll be your last save in there. So this is my last save. Then I'm going to save here. Save 15 right there. So at this stage, we have to finish the game in this one save. I mean this run, essentially. And we have an hour and 30 minutes if you've been following along. That is an insane amount of time to beat professional for the rest of this fight, chapter 15 and chapter 16. If you're playing on assisted, at this stage, you should be at about 3 hours 20, 3 hours 30 tops. And you should still kind of be okay. Obviously, if you've done any more of the glitches and skips, hopefully you're under 3 hours, if possible. Hardcore, you should be about the same time, maybe a little bit faster, give or take. Standard, you should be hopefully around the same time, Standard, it can go either way, honestly. So for this fight, start with your sniper out, because we want to take out Krower stage 1 here. Let me go to photo mode. So once he starts blasting you up there with the submachine gun, he's going to switch to explosive bow. Take him out as fast as possible. I think 4 headshots, if you're like godlike aim, can take him down, and he just flashes and escapes. And most likely, if you can't flash him and delete him, you switch to your shotgun at that point. That's why we want the shotgun as strong as possible. And then once we'll just go. Let's see if we can do it. Okay. Switch. I miss a lot of shots, so he's gonna jump in. So the way Krower works is that once you aim at him, he's gonna try to dodge. See? But then he does attacks that can be taken advantage of. Okay. He does throw knives. Okay, so the fight's over. But I'm doing very bad. Like, this went horribly wrong. My armor took a lot of damage. I had to use a full heal. This pretty much my worst fight ever with him. But it's fine. Hopefully I can beat it. So run back to the start and get this rhinoceros beetle for free money. And depending on how many what's the word I'm looking for? How many shotgun shells you have, you're gonna either make more shotgun shells or you're gonna make explosive bolts. Because the explosive bolts is the only weapon that Krower can't kind of block, because he walks over them and it'll hurt him. So they can definitely turn the tide in a pinch. This section here is a little tricky, and it's different on all difficulties too, before I forget.
You remember the fight in the jungle? You barely made it out alive. Go with your gut, don't think.
Let me go to photo mode. So, the way he's scripted here, if you go into that room, he's going to spawn and do a tackle. And he's going to do a lot of damage to you, so try to avoid that. If you run back here, he appears behind you, same thing. The fastest way to do this is to run into that room, shoot the bomb, or grenade it beforehand, and then run to the other side. He sometimes spawns on the other side, waiting with a tackle. So sometimes I wait until he spawns right here before I run, because you can kind of dodge the tackle if he's right here. But if he's over there, he's going to get you.
That was the first thing you taught me.
Okay, so let's see if I can do it. I got it. Okay, I dodged him. Alright, so then just stand here, wait for him to shoot you. You can crouch if you don't feel safe. I forgot about that bear trap. I won't lie to you. That's why you want to stand there too, just in case. Okay, so once you take that out, aim up, take that out, run down here, shoot this trap too. Okay, break this box, hit this trap, aim up, take it out. He's going to shoot an explosive bolt from the left side, so stick to the right wall. There we go. Okay, now this is the last save decision for a professional, depending on what you've done up till now. If for whatever reason you still have more than 2 saves, or even if you only have 1 save left, this is your last chance to save in this chapter. This is honestly, this is the best save to have on professional. Oh, and by the way, this is only here on professional. It won't be here on other difficulties. Because if you save here, you basically are at the start of the fight, like the real fight, without too much issue. So you can definitely save here as your second to last, or even your last save, and then do the rest of it in one go. Up to you. I don't have any more saves, so I can't save here. He's going to shoot an arrow to the right side of you, so stick to the left. Alright, so I'm back to this segment. I'm just going to start it from here, instead of doing the full path.
I'd be dead if I kept listening to people like you.
So just don't forget about the bear traps that are located around the area.
The Reaper comes for cowards and the careless. Which are you?
When it comes to the covers you have here, don't stand too close to them, because Krower can actually shoot them with the explosive arrows,
Well, you've really gone all out for me.
and the splash damage goes through. Oh god, see? Okay, once he ducks, just run it. As you can see, I have armor now, so this fight is gonna go hopefully differently. Let's try this again. So run to the second tower.
This is it, soldier. I'm not falling for your mind games. You're
Ow.
really doing this? It's not too late.
Try not to get into a knife fight with him, because you can't actually do a lot of damage to him. Fight's over.
From you?
Okay, so once you're down here, he's gonna do an automatic attack.
You've lost it.
You can always parry it. And now, oh, I did too early. If you can't parry it, don't worry about it. It's not that big of a deal. Just take damage. Just heal afterwards.
So that's your true power? Oh, I'd ask for a refund.
Once he does that, he's gonna have the button prompt dodge. Make sure to pick up that green herb, because there's a red herb after this. So it'll give you one full heal before the fight starts. That's a button prompt dodge, so you can always dodge that. The red herb is going to be right here on the ground next to these boxes. Okay. So hopefully you have as many full heals as I have. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And health increase. This will put you in a really good spot in terms of finishing the fight. Now, I have 4 explosives and 7 regular bolts. Normally, if you've been watching my videos up until now, you know how much I advocate to just make them when you get a chance. In this fight alone, don't do it. Your knives are worth way more than the bolts. So let me start it, and I'm gonna go to photo mode as soon as it starts. Hopefully I can get some good footage before he starts slapping me around. This is gonna be always a button dodge. Okay, so he has 4 attacks when he's in this stage. Obviously the first one is like that dodge. It always starts like that, so you can dodge out of the way. After you dodge that one, he's gonna hit you in 3 different ways when he's on the ground here. His left arm, the blade arm, all those attacks can be parried. On professional, you kind of want to dodge them because, you know, if you don't do perfect parries, you're gonna just take a lot of damage. His right arm, the shield arm, are grab attacks. You duck those. It's not gonna give you a prompt. You just have to duck under them when he's gonna go for you. And then his third type of attack are his kick attacks. Those are gonna be dodge prompts. So when you see those, you just dodge them. And then the fourth type of attack, after you do enough damage, he's going to jump up there, right around there. And you have to climb either side of those ladders to get out of the way, because it's a shockwave move and it's going to cover this entire ground. That's the only way to dodge that one. So the goal is just do enough damage to take him out. The explosive bolts are great because he walks over them and he just sets them off. If you don't have the time to actually set them down, then, you know, they're kind of useless. So what I tend to do is run around, place one, try not to stand, because if you do, what tends to happen is he will hit you or grab you. So once you place one down, run towards it, he's going to set it off. And place another one. Once you do that, do it again. I think I just set mine off, so I wasted one. Set it again.
Until the mission's finished. You'd have said the same once. You should stop living in the past.
When he's walking around, try to get some damage in however you can. Sniper, shotgun, grenades.
The Krower I knew is dead and gone. No.
He grabbed me here. This move can insta-kill you if you're low enough, so make sure you don't get too low. I tend to stick to his right arm. The stinger, you can run it. You can outrun it. I need to heal, or else I will die. I'm gonna do full heal. That's the kick move. He's gonna do that move now. The shockwave move. Once he does it, he'll jump up to wherever you are. So it'll give you an opening to blast him once he lands.
The way you're going, there won't be anything left to protect. You'd have known that once. That's where you're wrong.
Sometimes when he's above you, he'll tend to do a dodge prompt. I have no armor.
And turn into a freak like you. You gotta be out of your mind. Always thought.
Luckily, Krower gives you a chance to get up once he hits you. Because if he does an attack chain, then yeah, that would have been game over for me.
Uncle Sam did one thing for me. He said me and you
I get a little nervous on this fight, honestly. Oh. Oh, thank God. I get nervous on that fight, really. I do. So, we're almost at the home stretch. At this point, I would save your healing items if you still have any. Don't use them until the end, because the end, chapter 15 is a nightmare. Alright, end the chapter. If you have saves, save here. You don't want to redo that fight. If you don't have saves, then follow along. No. If you found this video helpful, then consider giving it a like, as it really helps out my channel. Thanks for watching and have a great day.